Hi, my name is Sohrab Musahari, and during the next 6 weeks, I am going to talk about Rumi. And I am a native Persian speaker and a Persian poet with two poetry collections already published. So I have the privilege of being able to read Rumi in its original language, which are 90% Persian and just 10%, mostly in the Book of the Seven Sermons, uh, Arabic. But funnily enough, I am proficient in Arabic to a working level, so that's not a problem for me. I started reading and writing poetry almost as soon as I was able to read and write at the age of 7 or 8. My father was a big fan of poetry and literature and a big researcher on Iranic ancient wisdom and mysticism. He is a psychologist by training and an emeritus professor in the field, and he found much value in the ancient wisdom and mysticism and the psychological points of view of that, and other than the literary points. He became a role model to start discovering these words for me, from ancient Mithraism to Zorbanism to Zoroastrianism, different kinds of wisdom, right up to the amazing mystic insight of poets like Rumi or Omar Khayyam. I started reading works of deep knowledge as soon as the age of 11 or 12 and followed this path since. I studied English literature later on to be able to communicate to the world and also gather similar ideas from around the world. For example, I can tell you how much John Donne, the British metaphysical poet, also has things to say from which we can learn. Finally, I started my PhD in comparative literature, looking and comparing English, Persian, and Arabic, as I said, my three languages. With a lifetime of involvement with Eastern mystic ideas and having academic knowledge in literature, I think I am equipped with a good amount of knowledge, but that is not something you cannot access yourself through searching through internet and maybe by taking some more time, but eventually you can get it. However, I still believe I have one thing, one advantage that you most probably do not have. I can read Rumi in its original text. And let me tell you, not only there is no good translation of Rumi's works, there is a lot of misinformation and wrong lines and ideas which are just attributed to him wrongly because he is famous. And I will go through the main Persian and rarely Arabic texts and translate and interpret them for you. I don't claim that my interpretation of the text is the only and the ultimate truth or the best one, but the one quality of good poetry and good writing is that it accepts multiple interpretation. But while my background knowledge on Iranic wisdom and culture may help me give you a more reliable interpretation, what I believe I can provide you with is more important than that. It is an explained translation, a kind of which gives you the chance to have your own interpretation at the end of the day. And even if you don't agree with mine, you can create your own. That is the main point of this course for me, to become a bridge between you and the main text in Persian. Not to give you any specific knowledge. I don't make big claims like I know everything, but even if I can do this small thing, making this connection, I think I have conveyed a lot. I hope you enjoyed this course and appreciate it. But if you have any feedback and suggestions, don't hesitate for a moment to write it down in the comment section. I take them very seriously, both for updating the course for the future students and for creating possible future courses. So live under the light of wisdom. پاینده باشید.